What is going on, guys? It's your boy Junior and welcome to Rashfords Road to Glory episode number 4. Just before we get into the episode, if it sounds very blobby and very glitchy, it's not anything to do with the editing, it's me. I'm still ill and I'm trying to make this in one cut as opposed to keep on stopping and starting recording, because I know it doesn't sound very natural when it's very cut and shaped, if you will. As you can see, we did have 3 upgrades from the last game to make, so that's Cresswell going in at left back for Zuniga, Fusa Mensah swapped out for Fabian Delph, and Depay swapping out for Januzaj, which surprised me because Januzaj wasn't that good in this game. Last game he played well, but this game, I don't know, not a touch on the player that he used to be. Jumping into game number 1, coming up against the full French side. Now, considering I'm only in Division 9, and I know my team isn't exactly bad, I keep on coming up against quite strong teams. Obviously, the games that you didn't see from the last mess up in the episodes, I come up against strong teams. I know once you're into FIFA and you've got coins and you've got FIFA points, etc., you can just blast it on. But obviously, the way that I was doing it and the way that I was building, I was trying not to make the whole emphasis of the series about money and spending money, etc. But anyways, for some reason, every team that I come up against that's playing with Giroud, I seem to struggle. Now, this game, I seem to be doing fine. I seem to be getting ahead. Obviously, you just see there, 24 minutes in, I scored a goal with Rashford. But lately, I don't know if it's to do with the weather or if it's to do with my connection with the internet or whatnot, but this game that you're seeing now is how it's playing. The game's playing fine, but you can see there's a slight, and if you don't really play FIFA, you won't really know what I'm on about, but there's a slight delay. If we was playing any other game, if it was a fine connection, that penalty wouldn't have been given. I probably wouldn't have missed it. But it's the principle, these things happen, etc, etc. Going in at half-time, it was a pretty even game. From the highlights you've seen, you didn't really see a lot of the game. There wasn't really much to it. It's just really bad end-to-end chances. There's a reason why I didn't show half of them, basically. Now, a nice surprise to my acknowledgement was Depay in this game. Now, I used him before. I brought him quite early into FIFA 17 and he didn't do a lot. Him linking up with Rashford and Delph pushing up the field as well. Them 3 together played amazing. 67 minutes in. Surprise, surprise, he rage quits. We haven't had one of those in a while. I was surprised by it because really and truly you could have got back in the game. Rashford getting himself 2 goals, so that's two upgrades for the 2 goals and 1 upgrade for the rage quit. So I had a bit of a think. I don't really know who I wanted to put in. I don't want to go out and spend hundreds of thousands of coins on really decent players. I kind of want to kind of build up to it. So the goalie and the defender went in, and I thought Mane would be a nice fit in the right wing. Obviously, Cabasel I've used before, and Victor Valdez and Mane I haven't. Obviously, it's a bit new to me, but this is the thing that I mean. The team isn't amazing that I'm coming up against, but you got the likes of the one to watch, Stones, etc. It's a lot, in my personal opinion, it's a lot better team than mine. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a slight delay, and I felt it more in this game than, say, the first game. You see that? I didn't mean to do that. The ball was right in front of him. I'm quite confident in terms of slide tackling. I would have got in front of him and got the ball. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if this is me. I don't know if it's whether to do with the weather or the lag or his connection, but it kind of makes me not want to put this video out. Obviously, I will. Obviously, I'm getting on with the series, blah, 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 but there wasn't anything in that game. First half, going in at half-time, I had more possession, but that was because I didn't really want to be chasing the ball with this lag. For some reason, he had Fellaini at right back. Still, I don't really know. Depay making an amazing run down the right. Passes it in, well, went to pass it in, runs straight into the player. Cresswell pops it across. Mane does some absolutely madness. I don't even know how I managed to do it, and then I realised I was offside. Considering how laggy the game was and how bad I was playing and how bad this kid was playing, I thought, yeah, 1-0, fair enough. Going up 1-0 at 80 minutes, considering this was I think it was the promotion or the title win. So, obviously you can see Rashford absolutely going mad, all the team around him, everyone's loving it. He goes straight down the other end, finds himself in the box. Somehow that manages to go in. Gomez has been alright up until this point. He just let it go in. Now Cresswell, I used him on the old game. He was absolutely amazing. I don't know why, but he wanted to play a striker. He got himself in the box. 93rd minute. Love and life. 2-1. I think I've got the win. Now, as you can see, obviously Cresswell is a left back and he's playing like a right forward in this instant. He got man of the match. Obviously got himself a goal. Rashford got a goal, so that is one upgrade for the Rashford goal, 1 upgrade for the win. As you can see there, that's 1 title. That's me winning the 9th division title. Me being me, I completely forgot to do the pack. I'm going to completely leave it out. Obviously where the mess up was there last time, I'm just going to leave out. It's only fair. Now the 2 upgrades I did make was a Bonner at centre back and Kiate in the midfield positions. Now I think personally that was a bit of a mistake from me. As you can see, the team we're coming up against, it's not exactly an amazing side. He's got some strong links in there, and he had, I think it was Mbolo up top. Now, without going into Friday's video and me ranting like a little child, this game really frustrates me. The 2 games that I played previous to this and the games that I played before that had no problems at all. The team was playing fine, obviously the team that I was using. But this game, for some reason, everyone just switched off. You've seen the first goal, that went in, then you've seen that goal. Faguli, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he's not that good. Now Mbolo, bearing in mind he's playing a right forward in the striker position, which means that obviously he's going to be on, I think it's 7 chem. Finds himself in the box, he's scoring like he's bloody Luis Suarez. I thought I was completely out of this game. 3-0 at 25th minute. I was just like, I can't be bothered. Depay applying some nice pressure, going in at half-time, still 3-0. I somehow had more possession than him. Don't really know how that works, but obviously you can see shot accuracy, pass accuracy is a lot higher than mine. Now Idris Agay, I think his name is, for someone that's so low rated and in as many words he's unheard of, he's amazing. If you haven't tried him, definitely go and try him out. He cost, I don't know, a couple of 100 coins, I think. You see him score the first goal, sets up Kiate for the second, well, which I thought was the second. Kiate, he wasn't the player that I thought he was. I used him in FIFA 16. He was dominant in the box, he was dominant in midfield, and when he was tracking back he was fine. But this game might just be the way that I'm using him, but he doesn't really seem to be doing a lot. You see I brought on Delph. Literally Delph's first touch was a goal. Now obviously this is one of my frustrations with FIFA. It doesn't happen. Delph, I don't think Delph's played for City this season, and he's playing like this. Anywho, I'm going to wrap up this without going off on a complete rant. That's 2 wins, 1 loss. I'm happy with it. It's not the end of the world. I didn't lose 3 in a row, but that is it. Starting off Division 8 with a bit of a loss, but who knows? Next season, next episode, it'll be fine. Until next time, guys, have yourself a beautiful day, and I'm gone. Peace!